Hello, let's look at reading a novel. So, a novel is fictional prose, usually of considerable length, that has a plot that unfolds through action, speech, and thoughts of the characters. There are several qualities present in novels that are also in some other ancient and medieval works, but the complex combinations that are now found in the novel don't actually appear until about the 18th century. So, what led to the rise of the novel? We can kind of go back and look at two major developments that really contributed to the rise of a novel. The first was the printing press. This allowed books to be printed and distributed for less money than before. So you could produce more work and send it out to folks. And the second reason is closely related. A rise in literacy and education really provided more of a demand for material to read. Shifting moral tides and personalities of monarchs also really affected English literature. So we have Elizabethan drama. It is generally considered to be the golden age of English drama. We have Shakespeare, who belongs to this age, for example. A rise in puritanical ethic accompanied the Reformation, which was really an overthrow of the monarchy in 1645. That led to some changes in society, one of which was the closing of all public theaters. However, when the monarchy was reinstated, so were theaters, so was drama. The dramatic tradition that followed was known as Restoration drama. So, new plays were often overtly pro monarchy and anti Puritan. They were quick witted, they were worldly, they included worldly, if yet shallow characters. And Restoration drama as a whole is generally perceived to be inferior to Elizabethan drama. So then the beginning of the 18th century, this marked a period of transition in English literature. So the figureheads of literature here have gone on, but this vein of restoration comedy lasted only about 10 more years before some backlash happened. New drama was sentimental and it attempted to moralize the state. Passion was portrayed less favorably. Now restraint was more important. Tension still remained high. Um, there was burlesque, there was pantomime that flourished and filled the public demand for spectacle and entertainment. Much of what the moralizing classicist had to say was really more readily accessible off stage. Um, on stage, people wanted to be entertained. They wanted something, maybe more flashy. But um, this slow, steady triumph of restraint, reflection, virtue, those uh, elements are really um, conveyed better through extended prose narratives. Okay, quick, witty banter, that's great on stage, but to really get to the heart of the matter, something longer was needed. Whether or not it was actually the first English novel, Samuel Richardson's Pamela, or Virtue Rewarded, really accomplished what moralizing dramatists couldn't. So this is where we really see this idea of slow, steady triumph, the steady triumph of restraint and virtue. So this is a little bit about the novel. And by the end of the 18th century, the novel had established itself with the general reading public. We've got newly literate folks and women from all classes that really provided a strong demand for novels. Go ahead and take a shot at some of these questions, and we will go over the rest of the lesson in the next video.